Hey everybody, happy Wellness Wednesday. Marco Rodriguez coming at you. So today I'm here with a very special guest, Joann Parkins. Joann, thank you so much for coming in and taking the time to meet with me.
You bet.
So Joann is a retired dietitian, and she has developed one of the largest biohacking companies in the entire industry. Really, it stretches around the world, right? You've got in multiple countries, organizations in multiple countries, and so thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us and your audience. Joann, now you are a retired dietitian, right? Turned professional biohacker.
You're right.
And so you have dedicated your entire life really to health, nutrition, and wellness. And so, and I'm sure throughout all your years of experience, you have seen literally probably hundreds of different Me Too products, you know, that over promise, under deliver. So I'm curious, and I'm sure our audience is as well. What is it about the these biohacking protocols that just caught your attention and made you realize that this was different?
Well, I would say, first of all, I had the blessing of having a cardiologist, of course, first be my mentor and introduce me to this. And we both saw this right in the beginning, that this was a breakthrough in a new category, of drugs and supplements, and that we wanted to get the word out, because what we're doing is uniquely different, because what we're doing is we're biohacking the anti-aging code with nutrigenomics. Nutrigenomics is like a booming field. It's going to be into the $600–700 billion a year industry in terms of that whole industry of nutrigenomics. So I saw this, and when I really was introduced to it and saw the scientific validation, I knew that I wanted to be a part of this.
Now, you mentioned nutrigenomics. Can you explain that to our audience?
Yes, nutrigenomics is the science of how nutrients and nutrition can modify gene expression. So, in other words, we're all inherited, we're born with this genetic code, right? So many people think, well, hey, I'm doomed because my dad had heart disease and my grandmother had, diabetes. But what we're doing with nutrigenomics, we're helping people literally, I call it wiring around their genes.
Okay.
Really, it's actually more like modifying genes, turning off the bad genes, we're turning on the good genes, and we're doing that with nutrition, with nutrients, with phytochemicals, and the combination and looking at the synergy of all those and how we can combine those together. And when we're doing that, what we're doing is we're activating anti-aging pathways in the human body with these technologies, with the company that I'm with. And so it's really, that's what it is this synergy that we're really able to really biohack the anti-aging code with nutrigenomics, with nutrients, with nutrition.
Now, most people don't realize that they actually have anti-aging enzymes in their own body, right? They don't realize that they can actually activate their own enzymes, and that's part of what the biohacking.
That's what we do, is we activate the genes to produce, to activate our cells, to speak to the genes to make more antioxidant enzymes that are up to 1 million times more potent than anything we can get in a food sector.
Wow,
That's pretty powerful, right?
I'll tell you, I explained this with our audience before. I'm 52 years old, and I started biohacking just under 2 years ago. And after about 14 months, I went to go get blood work done, just to see where my biomarkers were. I was a little curious. Well, my biomarkers and my lipid peroxidase test and everything came back consistent with a 24.6 or 25-year-old young person, young adult.
Okay, so I'm 70 years old, and I've been biohacking for 9 years.
Wow.
And I can tell you, I feel I have even more energy. And I actually feel better mental clarity than I did 9 years ago. I'm out playing pickleball tournaments now. Can you believe that? I'm 70, and I can go day after day after day and be this active.
Okay,
and enjoy.
Goals right here, folks. Goals. This is what 70 is supposed to be like.
I'm biohacking my anti-aging.
Absolutely,
in my body.
Absolutely. It's interesting because it just seems like people don't die of old age anymore. I have friends that are around my age, give or take 1 or 2 years, who are passing away from things like cancer and just really just the most bizarre of diseases. That's not supposed to happen.
No.
And so
I'm very excited about the gifts that we have to give to people, the gift of health. And this is like the new technology that we're doing with nutrigenomics and modifying gene express with just phytochemicals, nutrients, but it's in the secrets and learning the right combination, using the science that we now know, cellular biology and nutrition, and combining that together. It's very exciting.
Absolutely.
I'm so excited to be part of it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And you're going to be in Cancun?
I will be in Cancun.
All right, so we're going to see you in Cancun again. Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with us. Guys, that concludes my interview for today. And remember, as I always like to say, there is a better way to live.